Hello, everyone. Welcome to Will's Wisdom and More, my channel formerly known as Big Will 420. And I'm back today. My name is Will, by the way, or William. And I'm back today with your weekend reading for the days of Friday, May 8th, Saturday, May 9th, and Sunday, May 10th, 2015. And as always, the two decks that I'm using at the current moment are the Anna K Tarot deck, sponsored by the beautiful Miss London Jador. I love her so much. And this Angel Answers Oracle deck, made by the beautiful Miss Doreen Virtue and Mr. Radeline Valentine. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and jump into it. And I'm just going to do it as a weekend general reading. So we're going to go with the tarots, what the tarot cards say for the weekend, and then what the oracle cards say, okay? So going right into it, the first card we have is the Page of Pentacles. Now the Page of Pentacles traditionally represents... Page of Pentacles, more or less, Pentacles are earth, especially with earth signs, represents your finances and practical matters and stuff like that. So you see this golden background here. There's this young child here. He's dressed in red and blue. There's a lot of green around him, and he's at this lake, and he's fishing this pentacle out of the water. So what I sense is that starting the weekend off, we're going to be really learning how to start over again with some kind of financial endeavor or financial opportunity or practical opportunity. Like, you know, it's kind of like a child's sense of wonder of learning. Pages also represent learning too. So we're going to be learning how to handle your finances or money or some kind of job situation coming to the beginning of the weekend. The next card we have is the Star. This is one of my favorite cards. And this is the 17th card in the Major Arcana. And the Star has 8 points in it traditionally, either like regular stars or in this case one big star with 8 points. And 8 is the number of personal power. And you see here this water. It's all... First off, it's running from these mountains on top, which indicates our obstacles. So we might have just overcome some huge emotional obstacle, and we might be pouring out our emotions here. But if you look beyond, the water's getting nice and calm. And in the meantime, you see this tree here. It's growing out of the water and the rocks there. So the Star represents a lot of things, but for me, it's always represented tapping into your personal power and detoxifying or getting rid of the negative energies or letting things out, and also receiving new things in and opportunities for growth and encouragement and success. And so that's what I get with this, is that you're going to be detoxing something or letting go of something in a personal way that's going to empower you and give room for more hope to grow. That's what this plant represents here, okay? The next card we have, and this is, oh wow, really cool. We have the Nine of Cups. Okay, so the Nine of Cups is traditionally the Make-A-Wish card, and I'm going to do something I don't usually do, guys. Cups are water, by the way. They represent emotions. They're associated with the water signs. I want you guys to take a look at this card, see the happy people here and the golden cups around them and the golden flowers, and just take a few seconds real quick and just make a wish. Any kind of wish you want, anything. Wish for something true and really that you want to happen in a positive light. Okay, don't wish for like, oh, I wish for my neighbor down the street to get murdered or something like that. No, 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 no. Make a positive wish that's going to push you forward somehow. I'll even do it with you guys, okay? So hang tight. There we go. Okay, I made my wish. But yeah, it's the happy wish card. Now, make sure you don't get too overjoyous and celebrate. But it's really a promise of your wishes coming to the light and coming to be reality. So when you see this cup, it's a good indication of what you're wishing for will happen or come to be. Okay? And then finishing out the weekend for the tarot decks, we have, oh, this is really great. The Wheel of Fortune. Okay. So the Wheel of Fortune is the 10th card in the Major Arcana, and the Wheel of Fortune is like the wheel of life. It represents, the ups and downs of life, more or less, not just in finances, but just in general. You see the invisible deity here spinning the wheel of life, and that could be like your God or your spirit angels in this case. And we always go to the bottom of the deck, or the bottom of the card or the wheel, where we're falling down on hard times. Then we slowly get over it, we get ourselves back up, and we get back to the top. And so I'm just going to say that for the first time ever, I think this is representing all 3 stages of the wheel. And I know it sounds crazy, but I think it's really saying, like, if you were just coming off of some kind of terrible, horrible endeavor, then things are getting better for you and things are looking up. If you're just recently on top of something, you might want to be careful because you could end up going back down to the bottom again. Or don't forget what it was like when you were going through that rough time at the bottom. Because honestly, based on the other 2 or 3 cards we got, yeah, things are looking good, but there's also a lot of detoxification going on with the star and stuff like that. And so there's a lot of, like, you know, emotional release too. A lot of water we had, mainly. So, you know, yeah, that's what I get for that. It could also mean that you're going to have some kind of financial abundance too. That's what they say as well. But, you know, I like the Wheel of Fortune. It's one of my favorite cards. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and just jump into the Oracle part now. So let's see what our Spirit Guides and Angels want us to know for the first beginning part of Friday into the weekend. Alright, so we have a yes here. I believe we had this card before in one of the other daily readings before. And so we see this angel here. There's a beautiful rainbow, which is a symbol of hope and enlightenment here. And she's holding these 2 orbs. I think that's supposed to be the earth and the sun. And there's this beautiful pure light going from her. And it says yes. And what I get from this is that if there's something you're wanting to know, like if you're trying to, like, or something you want to know in terms of a yes or no answer, like, am I on the right track? Did I make the right decision? Is this going to be a good weekend for me? Blah, 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 that kind of thing. I would say this is a yes, that things will start off feeling really good. And I'm going to go with that because of the Page of Pentacles here. This is probably dealing with a financial situation or question you might have. Moving on to the second card, we have Abundance. Oh, wow. This is really, really cool. Okay, so I've never had this one before since I got this deck, but let's take a look. I like that there's this kind of like headlight here, and there's 3 other swirling lights behind this golden angel. And look at all those coins she's holding. All of those coins. Look at that, okay? So this is really telling me, based on the stars, that yeah, we might be feeling sad and detoxifying ourselves from whatever emotions we're going through, but we're going to be feeling a more rich, practical abundance. Or maybe it could be even a spiritual abundance or family abundance or, you know, some kind of love abundance. Maybe somebody will be there for you, providing you nurturing thoughts and words while you're going through what you're going through as far as the stars are concerned. But either way, it's going to be a very abundant weekend for you, is what this is saying, okay? Let's continue on to the third card. And by the way, going back to this card real quick, that pink and blue is just beautiful. And the purple there, gorgeous. The third card we have is Reconsider. Okay, with the blue angel. We've had this card in another one of our daily readings earlier too. So this looks like a male kind of angel to me. This is a male type energy I see. And we see this guy with his blue wings here. And it kind of reminds me of the ocean a little bit. And you see his sword pointed down. He's got a light in his hand and a light at her head. And so what I sense with this card is that, yeah, okay, so you make a wish, right, off the 9 of Cups. But be careful, because what you get, I forgot to tell you guys that, what you get with the 9 of Cups may be not always what you wanted when you wished for it. So be careful and reconsider all your choices and actions that you're making as far as if you do come across some big, huge abundance somehow with a financial endeavor or something like that. Or even take the time this weekend to reconsider your options and your choices. If you are going through something seriously, really crazy, I know the energies have been kind of up and down since this year started, but if you're going through something crazy and you just need a time out, take that time out and reconsider your options. Call upon your spirit guides and angels and see what they have to tell you. They'll show you the signs, all right? And so the last card we have, especially with the Wheel of Fortune, is Unlikely. Okay. Wow, I don't know what this means. Well, let's see. So we have this angel here who's the opposite of the abundance card. There's a lot of purple and pink and blues there. I don't even know if that is above her head. I think it's the moon above her head, if I'm not mistaken. So okay, now this doesn't mean like, oh, I'm unlikely going to fall down the Wheel of Fortune. I'm going to suffer. I'm going to be homeless. I'm going to be poor. I think what it's saying is that you need to reconsider or take the time out to make sure you're on the right path. Otherwise, if you don't make the right choices and take that breather that you need and keep your intentions pure, then your ultimate result's going to be unlikely. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw one more card from the angel deck. I'm sorry about all the shakiness, guys. I'm working on getting a camera again. Just on a personal note, I am moving right now and trying to get that all together. So as soon as I can get moved and all that, then I will get a new camera and I'll get that going. So I'm just drawing a random card from the deck, so bear with me here. Hold on. Let's just take it from the top of the deck. Okay, so the card that I got is Ask Help from Others. And so you see these two people here. I think, yeah, they're both angels, but one has a spear in her hand, and the other one looks like a younger woman who needs help. And so there's this big glowing light behind them again, and there's a rainbow, which means hope and abundance there. And so what I'm sensing is that if you feel like you're stuck in a situation here, so maybe some of you might be at the bottom of the Wheel of Fortune here, as we talked about earlier, and you just feel like you're stuck and you're not going anywhere, and life's going to be pointless, and what's the point? Don't be afraid. Don't dwell on the negative. Reconsider. Take that personal moment to pray. Talk to a close friend if you need to. Just really reconsider everything, and then ask for help from others, from your spirit guides, your angels, a parent, a friend, a coworker, whoever people you trust out there. Ask them for help and help you get to the point where you feel more positive, so you can start off back to this yes point you were at, where you were learning everything. Remember, detoxing is not a bad thing. So if you need to cry it out this weekend, or you need to swim it out, punch it out, whatever you do, don't punch it out, by the way, but bake it out. Whatever you need to do to detox yourself, to get over what you're going through. Remember, there is hope, because you're tapping into your personal emotions and personal power here. Make that wish, but be careful, because again, what you wish for may not always be exactly what you wanted, but you'll get it, and it'll come to be. This is a happy card, though. It's not like saying don't wish for anything. It's just be careful what you wish for, because you just might get it. That's an old saying. And remember to reconsider. If you guys want, you know what, since I'm having fun with this, actually. Alright, and I just drew another card from the top of the deck for from the Tarot deck, and we have the Four of Swords. And swords are associated with air signs, and they represent mental thinking. And you see this woman here on bed, and she's kind of sick, and there's some medicine on the floor, and there's a lady sitting next to her that's kind of helping her. So this is really telling me, you guys, ultimately, that at some point this weekend, there's going to be something that happens to you that's going to make you you need to make sure you rest. Bottom line, just make sure you rest. Whether it's an emotional rest, a physical rest, spiritual rest, whatever the case may be, get that time to rest. Make sure you reconsider everything. If it's been taken on too much, if you've been busy with school, if you've been busy with work, if you've been busy with the kids, whatever the case may be, take that time for yourself to rest and really reevaluate everything. Because yeah, you're going to be on a good roll and feeling good about things and got everything unlocked, but you're going to, at some point, you can't run away from what's going on. You have to really face it and reconsider, but make sure you're coming from a place of purity. Okay, whether you're at the top of the wheel, climbing your way back up to the top, or at the bottom of the wheel, or whatever, don't let that negative energy affect you. Ask for help from others, and make sure you take the time to rest for this weekend, okay? So that is it, guys. That's all I have for this weekend's reading. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, May 8th, 9th, and 10th. Please, again, I want to say thank you for subscribing to my channel. I do appreciate it so very much. I really love doing these tarot readings and oracle readings for you guys. I'm working on doing some personal ones for a few of my friends, and I'm kind of getting myself back out there. And pretty soon I'm going to try to get some more decks and just kind of really shake it up, as most people do, out there. But again, if you guys want a personal reading, there's a Facebook page link now. Message me on there. I can try to make an appointment with my schedule being so busy. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I do appreciate it, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Namaste. Blessed be. Amen. Thank you. Bye.